Welcome to Vibe for 5 Friday. You guys already know what time it is, and of course, you are here with the 5D Life Coach. I'm happy to have you guys here with me today. If you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button for me, and also hit that like button for me, okay? It helps out with analytics and everything. That would be your good deed for today, all right? Hope you guys have had an amazing week. If you didn't, we know what to do. We take that hit, we regroup, and we get back to work. It's okay. It's okay because we still have that breath in our body, heart still beating, so we're good to go. You know, a lot of people left here. If you're just tuning in, you see the Art of Mental Stimulation. That's what I like to do. You know, get things. I like to touch things that make you think. All right, I like to touch things to get the gears going in your brain or whatever. Whether you agree with me or not, you know, it still will make you think and come to your own conclusion. All right, so I have this scenario that I want to run past you guys. Bear with me. Walk this path with me now. Ride the wave with me, okay? Are you ready? All right. So let's say you have a child and they're acting up repeatedly. They're doing the same thing over and over. No matter what you try, they're not getting it. So, you know, you're disciplining them. And let's say a stranger just walked up. In the middle of you disciplining them, telling them what they can't do and what they can't have, you have a stranger walk up and say, hey, you're wrong for that. The stranger picks them up, starts loving on them, saying, hey, you shouldn't do that. You're supposed to give them love. You are supposed to do this, do that. What would your reaction be? I'm going to pause. What would your reaction be if a stranger walked up without knowing the history of what, you know, the reason why you're doing what you're doing? What would your reaction be? You'll probably be mad. You'll probably lash out. You'll probably tell them to mind their business, right? It might get ugly, just a little bit. All right? So keep that scenario in mind. Okay, so let's say you meet a person and initially they're good. They start out good or whatever, but then they start doing things that hurt you. They start doing bad things, getting off track, not being considerate, doing a whole bunch of other things that's just causing you to be stressed out. You're overwhelmed. You say, I'm still going to love them past it. You know, you look at their past and say they went through this, and this. So I'm going to be different. You know, I'm going to set a different example. I'm going to be this, and this. But you're getting hurt the entire time. Disrespected. All kinds of other stuff. Nothing's working. But you say, I'm going to continue to love on them. I'm going to continue to love on them. And you're getting hurt. And eventually you can't take any more. All right? So walk with me here. Excuse me. So let's say God is teaching this person a lesson. It's a lesson they need to learn. And, you know, they've been needing to learn it for a long time. You know, God's tried different things, but it's this lesson they have to learn before they can move forward. And you're jumping in the midst of that lesson trying to save them. All right? So remember that scenario when you had your kid and the stranger jumped in and you started lashing out on them? What if that's what that pain is that you're going through? All that pain you're dealing with, all that thing you're going through, you're taking straight bullets that's not meant for you. Because before they can move forward, they have to learn the lesson. You're trying to save them from the lesson. But in order for them to move forward, even to be better for you, they have to learn the lesson. That's their lesson. So God is in the middle of chastising his child, trying to teach his child a lesson, and you're jumping in and you're getting hurt because of it. All right? Because you're like a temporary fix. Not to say something wrong with you, but that's what you are. Let's say you got someone that they say leave a trail of heartbreaks per se. That's a trail of temporary fixes. They couldn't hold up and they broke. And then they move forth to the next one because repeatedly someone's trying to save them, or repeatedly they're looking for people to save them without actually going through the lesson themselves. You're trying to soften the blow of the lesson that God has for them. You know, that lesson to humble them. Whether they had a dark past or whatever, they have to move past this stuff in order to move forward. You know, they're not truly seeing who you are anyway because they're looking through the lens of the past, hurt, survival mode. You're looking through the lens of the future. You know, not going to work out. All right? So move out the way of these other people's lessons. Let's stop taking these straight bullets for other people and let them become the best versions of themselves. They have to learn. You can't save them. There's nothing you can do. And you're getting hurt along the way. It's stopping your progress. Now you're going through years of healing process and taking time off of your journey. And now you have a new lesson to learn, to know when to fall back, to choose you first. It's okay to support people along their journey, but you can't do it for them. All right? You see where that went? I don't know where it come from. Why don't you drop in the comments and tell me what you think of that scenario? All right? I hope the rest of your Friday is amazing. I hope it's great. I've been good at keeping these things short. Man, I used to do 9 minutes on these 5 for 5, all kind of stuff. All right? So also, if you know someone who may be going through this situation, suggest this to them. Share. Help me out. Help get the word out. But you know what just happened to you? You just got stroked up. Bye.